What if I told you that your success is inevitable? If you do two things. Number one, change your definition of success to enjoyment of life, to happiness. And number two, know that by doing that and by leaning into enjoying life and becoming more happy, you can then change your life in any area that you want. And that it's logical that you could do that. I'm going to break these down. Um, but that's what I really want to emphasize today. I really want you, if you're tuning in here, you're looking for success, you're looking for whatever the type of success it might be. It might be career success, it might be friendship success, it might be relationship success, it might be success in whatever, however you define that. We're all looking for different things. We're all looking to change our life in different ways. But at the end of the day, these are the things that most worked for me, and these are the things that have most worked for the people that I've helped with this. So, number one, changing your idea of what success is so that you start redefining it in another way. Success ultimately is happiness. Why? Because that's what you want no matter what, anyway. Whatever it is you want, and you can list it, think about it in your head. Like, what is the thing that you want? The reason that you want that is because you think that you will be happier in having your life be like that or look like that, in doing that thing or being that thing or having that thing or experiencing whatever it is that that dream or goal is. It will make you happier. At the end of the day, happiness is behind all of that. And so, because happiness is the essence behind it, that is the real goal. That is the real aim. And so when you change your definition of success to enjoying yourself, enjoying life more, being happy, it allows you to taste that success right now, because that is something that you can find more of today, right now, tomorrow, this week, more and more. And you can start, there are plenty of ways to work on how to um, increase that level of happiness. But bottom line is focusing on that and understanding that happiness is the goal. If that is your main goal of how do I enjoy this life that I have more? How can I do that? How can I find more happiness in my life? You will find a level of success that is more fulfilling and more immediate than anything else. But then someone might be watching this, you might be watching this, and you might be saying, well, Chris, this is kind of a cop out because I have these other big goals and dreams that I have. And you're just saying, oh, just change your definition of success to happiness. And then I don't have to get those other things, or I don't have to get those other experiences. And no, that's not what I'm saying. That's part of what I'm saying. But the reason beyond it feels nice and it's the ultimate win to be happy, um, understand the second part of this, which is finding happiness and enjoying your life more allows your brain to operate in a way that will most effectively get you to that external, real world, manifested dream life that you want. And that's just logical. I've said this before in many different streams and videos. The Every dream you have, every goal you have is objectively, it's just a series of ideas away. That's all it is. It's just ideas. Ideas about what to do, ideas about where to go, ideas about what to look up, ideas about what to research, what to get into, who to talk to, what not to pursue, what to pursue instead, what to try, what to research, what to move on. Just ideas. And happiness and enjoying life allows you to stay in good headspaces on a regular basis. And good headspaces come with all kinds of logical benefits to you, including creativity, including imagination, including clarity, including better perspectives, including better kinds of thinking, including better energy that makes better impressions on the people that you do run into and talk to on your journey to your dreams. Those all logically benefit you and moving you in the right direction. And so by prioritizing happiness and by understanding its power and by putting that as the North Star, as what you ultimately want and what success is to you, you allow yourself to stay in happy headspaces and positive, good feeling headspaces that keep you having access to all of these benefits: the creativity, the good ideas, the imagination, the ingenuity, the ability to put two and two together, the ability to be the best version of yourself, to be the most true version of yourself, to be the most authentic version of yourself, to carry the best energy, to impress people the most, to influence people the most, to make yourself and the people that you interact with excited to help you and work with you and collaborate with you and date you and whatever the things are that you're looking for. Good energy, good headspaces, happiness helps you do that. And so, when you, I guess what I want to do in this video, the emphasis I want to get across is that your success is inevitable. And there are ways to make it inevitable for you. And just keeping in mind the power of positivity, the power of happiness, the power of enjoying your life, knowing that ultimately that's what we all want anyway, and knowing that that is the best way to have your mind, your heart, your mouth operating in a way that gets you where it is that you want to go. I've done this myself. Like I credit me landing my childhood dream of getting on Conan's show to enjoying my life, because ultimately it was hosting game nights and hanging out with friends that got me to meet the people, or I should say the person, who put me up for an interview that ended up getting me on Conan. It was that. It was enjoying life. It wasn't working really hard. It wasn't trying really hard. It wasn't planning and strategizing. It was just playing with people, enjoying our time, having fun, being friends. It was just hanging out. I've taught this to many people, and it wasn't just me. It's not just me that this works for. First of all, this is I'm not the only one talking about this. I'm the only one who's explaining it in the way I explain it, but I'm not the only one who teaches this and talks about this. But you can see other people see the results, the logical results of following your heart, following your passions, following your enjoyment, following your excitement, these things, following your joy, doing what makes you happy, following your intuition, being your authentic, real, loving self, your compassionate self, being open and receptive to your own dreams. Like, these are things that are talked about. I'm emphasizing the logical, common sense reason why it works. The people that I've worked with, who I've taught and personally taught this to, have gotten promotions at their jobs. They've gotten raises after understanding this. They have landed major interviews for companies that they've wanted to work for. They've started businesses. They have, I worked with my friend who is an actor who was struggling to find roles. And then she started incorporating this and started shifting her mind and connecting her mind and her heart more on a more conscious way, and landed a lead in a TV pilot. Like, this happens. This works. And maybe your version of success is, I just want more ease. I just want less stress in I don't have like a specific like dream role or dream, like, I don't know, a typical goal, but I just want to have less stress. I just want to feel more ease in my life. I just want to feel more connected to myself. I just want to feel, I just want to get rid of my inner critic. I just want to be happy. Maybe that's your goal, in which case definitely change your definition of success to happiness, and then do things and say things and think in ways that help you get there. But my point is, this works, and it works, and it can work very quickly, and your success can be inevitable. Your success can be inevitable, and you can move in the directions you want to go, and you can change your life in any area that you want. This has also helped me. The most recent person I talked to, which was yesterday, who's applying this concept or this idea that I'm sharing with you, is manifested a relationship. Before, wasn't dating before we started this, and now is. This just works, and it's almost like, I almost want to say you can't explain it, but you can explain it. You can explain it. Our mind works better when we feel good. We get more creativity when we're happy. We are more clear-headed and get more clarity on what we want to do and what would be good for us when we enjoy our life. And so try to take that concept in and understand that prioritizing your happiness, and specifically prioritizing the good headspaces that come with your happiness, they go hand in hand. How beneficial that is to you, how advantageous. It's unspeakably advantageous to you to do that. So how do you do it? What is okay, maybe you're listening to this and you're like, oh, I love this idea. I love this concept. How do you do it? I mean, there's many ways to do it. The easiest way is just to do more things that make you happy. Do what you enjoy. Do what you like. Do what you love. Follow your passions. Follow your fun. Follow your excitement that leads you to doing different things. Allow yourself to say yes to things that you usually talk yourself out of. Say no to things that don't interest you and that don't appeal to your heart. Start listening to yourself and your emotions and finding out what that means. I talk about this all the time, but I will just keep talking about it because it works. Follow your emotions, understand them, do these things that are on this list. Do these things when I'm trying to get it so it doesn't reflect the light. When you feel bad, do the things that logically help you when you feel bad. When you feel good, do things that logically help you when you feel good. If you want this, by the way, you can just sign up you can pause the video and write them down, but you can also sign up for my newsletter. It's totally free. It's in the description. It's more than just that. You get like daily emails that walk you through. That's another way you can learn. Sign up for my daily emails. Read them, absorb how to understand yourself better. I teach it. I teach this, how to understand your emotions, because your emotions tell you how to understand yourself. Understand yourself. But your happiness is the real you. You are loving and compassionate and kind. And leaning into that and understanding that, you can find the people in your life that you want to be spending time with. You can find the adventures that you want to go on. You could find the opportunities that exist out there for you. You could find the experiences that you so want. Whether it's career, jobs, money, friendships, relationships, whatever. I've seen it all happen. I've experienced my own version of it happening. I'm doing it right now. Like, this is what I want to do, is share information like this with you and try to emphasize and be a reminder to people to follow their heart and do what makes them happy, not just because it feels good. That's partly it, but because it's good for you. It's good for you to be in headspaces that are creative and imaginative and open and flexible and loving and kind. It's good for you to be in headspaces where you're connected with your real self, with your heart. And you can perceive things and think of things and interpret things in ways that help you. You see more answers more clearly. You get more clarity. You get a better perspective on things. You're more open to insights and epiphanies. You're more receptive to answers that will help you. You can more easily change your negative and limiting beliefs that are stopping you from doing things that will make your life better. But you can change your life. You can change your life in any area that you want. And it comes from doing things that make you happy and finding that happiness and knowing that that's helpful to you. So to wrap this up, if you want to find your inevitable success, number one, start defining that as enjoying your life. Start defining your success as happiness. And number two, know that by doing that, it will have you operating naturally and organically in ways that will inevitably lead you towards the things and the people and the experiences that you want. And it's not crazy to think about. It's very logical. It's very common sense. It's very believable. And you can test it out in small ways too. I talk to people who have started putting it together that, I talked to someone yesterday who was like, I used to have this conflict with someone that I used to date that I'm still kind of in touch with. And when they would say things that got under my skin, I would reply to them in a way that just made the situation worse because I was operating in a bad headspace. But now I'm allowing people to say and do whatever it is that they are doing. And I'm taking a step away and I'm gathering myself and I'm approaching people in a new way with a new kind of headspace. And the results are different. And it's like, yeah, the results are different. They're logically going to be different. When we operate in good headspaces, our results are logically going to be different than when we operate in negative headspaces. And the coolest part is that we have sway over what headspaces we're in. Not all the time. Sometimes we all fall in those moments where we spiral. We have our anxious thoughts, our fearful thoughts, our sad thoughts, our insecure thoughts, our angry thoughts. Like, that's human. That's normal. This isn't about avoiding any of that, but it's about understanding what that means when we have when we experience those emotions, understanding that that's part of the game, that's part of life, and knowing what it means and what to do with that, knowing not to act on that stuff, not to go with those ideas, not to move with those ideas, and to find our way to have our North Star be enjoyment and happiness, ease, peace, love, however you want to say it, whatever those positive emotions are. Keep those front of mind. Aim for those. Allow those to be the things that you go out of your way to seek. And then watch as you inevitably start operating differently, thinking differently, talking differently, making different choices, interpreting the world and events that happen in a different way, impressing people in different ways. Watch how you can find success. I have this program right now. You can check it out on my website if you want to work with me. It's been really successful in helping people find their happiness, find themselves, and find the movement and progress towards these things that they want, like finding relationships, finding more money, finding promotions, booking roles on TV shows, getting rid of their inner critic. And doing it is not hard. It's natural. It's what we want to do anyway. It's part of it is just convincing yourself that it's actually helpful to do that so that you can be more likely to make those choices. So I'm going to wrap up here by just full circle. Your success is and can be inevitable if you see your success as happiness And if you know that that is going to help you, it's going to help you. Happiness is going to help you logically, commonsensically, because you are going to think differently when you're happy. You're going to talk differently when you're happy. You're going to operate differently when you're happy. And you have sway over that. So I'm going to wrap this up here. I'm not going to open the room today. I'm actually wanting to announce, if you're someone who watches these live streams regularly, I plan to still make content, but I'm going to stop doing the live stream for a while. I'm going to take a step back from it. It's just not calling me in the way that it did. In the same way when Sharon was doing it with me, it stopped calling to her too. And I'm experiencing something similar. And so I'm taking a step back to focus on my coaching and to focus on my to other content that I'm going to be creating. I have some ideas for cool things I want to make. So stay tuned. If you're part of this channel, feel free to subscribe, and then you'll be updated when I put something new out, hopefully in the next month or so. And yeah, I appreciate you watching. I hope you got something out of this. I wanted this, and I'm hoping that this was empowering to you. I really want to express that it's good to seek happiness, and it's actually very beneficial to you. And we talk ourselves out of this a lot. It's natural. We say that we can't do it. We shouldn't do it. There are things that we should be doing instead. But I'm telling you, seeking your happiness is the most beneficial thing you can do for yourself. It's the most advantageous thing you could do for yourself. Like my most recent example of this is I created this program. It's had such good response, such dramatic results for people. And I didn't work hard on it. I didn't like sit at my computer and like design this perfect program. It came to me on a bike ride. I was riding my bike, as I do, and I'm about to do again in just a minute after I get off this call. I was just riding my bike. I was watching the sky. I was listening to some, I don't even know if I sometimes I'll listen to positivity content. Sometimes I just ride my bike and enjoy the sound of, the environment around me. But as I don't remember on this night, but this was months ago. And the idea of creating a multiple week course, essentially live course, to teach people the most basics of connecting their mind with their heart and learning how to understand their emotions and what they are, what they mean, what to do with them. That just popped into my head of like, oh, I can explain it like this. I can break it down like this. And then I got home and I wrote everything down. I just took out a notebook and I wrote all the ideas that came to me on that ride down. And then I started implementing it with people, and they saw dramatic, cool results, just like I did. And so it's just another lesson of like, for me, the best things in this world can come. Things that have helped me change people's lives, which I am honored to do. And that I feel honored to be able to help people do that. But when someone tells me that their lives have been changed because of something that I've imparted to them or something I've helped them with, that just is the most rewarding, fulfilling feeling in the entire world. Like it just is. Like, I don't know how else to describe it. And it came from not working hard, not grinding away, not hustling, not trying too hard, not sitting down and like, grinding away. It came from a leisurely bike ride because that was enjoyable to me, because it's nice, because it feels good, because it's relaxing. And then of course, like the mechanics behind why that works is I'm on this bike ride. What kind of headspace am I in? I'm in a relaxed headspace. I'm appreciating the sky. I'm appreciating the feel of the wind on me. I'm appreciating nature that I get to see, like I'm appreciating the bunnies and the puppies that are like in yards as I ride by them. I'm like in a good headspace, and good headspaces are prime time, like premium idea content generators. They just work in coming up with good ideas. They just do. And if you're not used to that, get into some good headspaces by doing whatever it is that appeals to you. And every day it could be different. Like, that's the beauty. Every one of us is different, so different things are going to appeal to us, but also every day is different. So even for ourselves, even for each one of us, you're going to have something that appeals to you today that isn't going to appeal to you tomorrow, or vice versa, whatever. But the point is, find things that interest you, find things that compel you, find things that draw you, that your heart is calling for. Do things that make you happy, do things that feel fun to you, do things that excite you and that you're passionate about. And then watch as you stay in those kinds of headspaces. Watch the cool things come together. Watch ideas just pop into your mind. Watch how you just naturally talk and carry an energy that compels other people. Watch as clarity dawns on you in new ways. Watch as um, watch as answers and solutions to things that you've been struggling with come to you either from your own head, or you notice them in the words, someone suggests something to you that's the perfect answer for your problem, or you come across randomly watching whatever movie you're watching, or whatever TV show you're watching, or whatever song you're listening to, or whatever podcast you're listening to. Someone says something that's it. Like, that's the thing. Or watch what you get inspired to do, and then move on the things, the inspirations, the ideas that feel fun, interesting, exciting, and watch the results. And then show yourself, hey, when I felt good, and then I did that thing that I followed that idea that felt good in the moment, and then this cool thing resulted from it. Remind yourself of, like, set that in like concrete in your mind of like, oh, when I feel good and I follow the things, the ideas and the inspirations that feel good, and good things result in it, I want to keep doing that. And by the way, this works in reverse too. If I feel shitty and I do things that feel shitty, or I say things that feel shitty, and then shitty things result from it, note those too. Oh, things don't go well when they don't go well. When I'm not feeling good, I can make things worse for myself. I can make situations worse. And I don't want to, I want to do that less. And I want to make things better more often. And I want to lean more in the direction of my heart and my soul, my real self, and the feel good. I want to operate in love and excitement and joy and appreciation and empowerment and clarity and peace and love. Like, I just want that, because not only because it feels good, but because it's logically good for me. So with that, I'm going to wrap. Thank you guys for watching. If you have any comments, please leave them in the comment section. Please like this video if you got something from it. Any way you engage in this video will help it spread to more people. And I want to share this with more people. So feel free to pass along the good vibes by sharing this with someone who might need it, who just needs some encouragement. Like, a lot of us, we feel stuck and lost, and we don't know what to do, and we get aimless, and we're like, we're struggling, and we're getting our own way, and we have these limiting ways of thinking, and these negative thoughts and beliefs that pop up in our life, and that we keep running into, and we keep hitting these walls. That's natural. But sometimes we just need reminders like this to help ourselves realize that it can be simpler than we're making it seem. It can, and it can work, and it's logical why it can work. And so just reminding ourselves of the logic behind all this can really open us up and open our lives up to move in the directions we want to go. And you can be successful, and you can change your life in any way you want, and you can find the happiness that you deserve and the peace that you deserve. You're a good person. You deserve happiness. You deserve love. You deserve the kind of life you want to live. And that's all possible. Just trust in yourself. Trust in the logic and the common sense that your good headspaces will result in good things. And then allow yourself to do things that help you stay in good headspaces so that you can unlock the magic that I'm talking about. That felt good. Okay. With that, I will say goodbye. Thank you guys so much. I'll see you soon in some other form. Probably some YouTube videos in the future. So stay tuned, check that out, subscribe if you're not subscribed yet, and I'll talk to you soon. Love you guys.